It's fairly quiet at Baldy Hughes right now, but that won't be the case for much longer. The former U.S. Army base, located near Prince George, will be getting some new tenants thanks to Vancouver Burrard MLA Lorne Mayencourt. He's transforming the Baldy Hughes site into New Hope, a therapeutic community for addicts in recovery.
We're looking for people that are, really motivated to quit, but don't have the support networks to keep them in recovery. Well, it's going to be very diverse. The thing that I've noticed about addictions, mental health, homelessness, and all those things is that they're very tightly wound together. So in order to address addiction or mental health or whatever, you have to have a very holistic approach. And part of what this program is about is trying to find ways to create a support network around people, have them learn some job skills, have them learn some life skills, and be prepared when they've been there for a little while to go back into the community, reconnect with family if that's appropriate, reconnect with friends, start that network, and be successfully living in BC. It's a 160-acre former U.S. Army base. So we've got 6 dormitories, we've got a big restaurant, we've got a bowling alley, a curling rink, a school, a large gymnasium, and lots of really great outdoor space. But really what's also really powerful about it is there's lots of workshops. So there's a wood shop where people can go in and learn how to make bunk beds or coffee tables or whatever. I've found in my work with people that are struggling through trauma or through traumatic experience or what have you, is that part of their healing journey is helped a lot by being creative. And so allowing people to develop some skills around, whether it's woodworking or quilt making or any sort of activity where there's a lot of handwork, you're giving people a chance to do some creative things, which often leads to people being in a kind of a meditative state where a lot of healing happens.
New Hope has been modeled after San Patriano, a therapeutic community in Italy where more than 20,000 recovering addicts have received treatment while participating in 3 to 5 year programs.
Our first goal is to make sure that every client that comes through, every guest that comes through, has the opportunity to heal. We want them to come into this community, ready to sober up or clean up. We want them to deal with some of their addiction issues, and then we want to teach them all of the skills that so many of us take for granted. We want to help them build a network of support.
Mayencourt believes the New Hope site is a perfect place for guests to not only address their addictions, but to build important supportive and social networks and learn skills training.
I think that the goal is really focused on the person, and yet there's something inside of me that also says there's time for a paradigm shift right now in British Columbia about the way we treat addictions. It's no secret to anybody that the 28-day programs that we offer to addicts are unsuccessful. 85% of them are back on the street drinking and drugging within 30 days. So the time has come to say, let's invest more time with these people. Let's get them into a program that's longer, that is more holistic, and make sure that they have the opportunity to heal.
Mayencourt is quick to point out that residents will not be pushed out the door once they leave the community.
We're going to provide an ongoing support network for them. So they can always come back to New Hope. They can talk to us about challenges they're facing. We're going to help them get placed in their first job. We're going to help them find their first apartment. We're going to give them some furniture to get their life started. And so we're going to give them a bit of a starting push. But over time, they'll need us, and we'll be there. This project really just spoke to me so much. I really have been interested in how people get served when they are dealing with these very troubling issues. And I've seen lots of people go through and get great service, but I've also seen people not get the kind of nurturing that they need. So this is this just makes sense to me. And I really want to do it because I think I can help people.
Mayencourt is hosting a presentation on New Hope in Vancouver this Saturday, December the 1st. It will take place at noon at the Oasis located at 1240 Thurlow Street. Reporting from the legislature in Victoria, I'm Sarah Morris.